This is Joe's Corner 76. I will be discussing the human condition. In order to change it, we have to be involved. Are you woke just asleep? We are constantly told that this is a woke world. You have to embrace whatever the politically correct progressives tell you. This is the only acceptable truth. Liberal media pushes these ideas. Politicians embrace all of these ideas, bowing to pressure from well-organized pressure groups and pushing legislation to force the majority to go along with them, and corporations kowtow to them. You have seen how those who disagree are ostracized and the lengths they will go to destroy you. I can't believe the majority go along with this leftist crap. Why are they silent? Can't they just say no? I am not woke, but I am awake to the politically correct ideas and agendas. I am not politically correct, never have been or never will be. I have to believe there are a lot of people like me. Cancel culture has to be canceled itself to be replaced by freedom and individual rights and responsibility, not mob judgment. There are only two sexes, male or female. Females have XX chromosomes and males XY chromosomes. When someone asks me to define a woman, I state they are the ones who can bear children. Reproduction in all the mammalian world occurs between a male and a female. I don't care what sex you think you are. You can call yourself whatever gender you want, but I will not agree to calling you a certain pronoun because the government legislates it. If I know you, I will call you what you want to be known as, just out of respect for you as an individual. I don't believe males who identify as females but who are biologically men should be allowed to compete in women's sports. They have an unfair advantage. Women work too hard to get to where they are. Women should not have to share the same facilities as trans males either. Do we really want drag queens reading to little children in libraries? The children are confused enough already. Parents are the ones who have the final authority for the children, not the school boards or teachers. There are a number of issues teachers and school boards should not have authority over. Discussing gender fluidity with your children. They aren't able to understand this. Teachers should not push this. Hiding from the parents of children who change the pronoun they want to be called under 16. There is no place for teachers to teach their political agendas to children. School boards have no authority to arbitrarily ban books that they deem unacceptable simply because they want them to be banned. And teachers need to get back to preparing students for the real world. Tests are designed to see how well students are doing and to adjust curriculums to teach students to strive for excellence, not mediocrity. When teachers can't pass math tests that were set up for students, their excuse for failing should not be that math is racist when they are not prepared. I still believe the nuclear family is the best place to raise children, as it has been the building block of society and nations all along. We need to get rid of universities and of the leftist faculty and gutless administrations that do not allow free speech and divergent opinions. Their teachings undermine our society. If the universities don't care to change, stop government funding. Our Judeo-Christian culture is under attack. This is the reason we enjoy a free society. This is not an inherently racist society. Hey, we have made mistakes, but we've always worked to correct them. No one should be judged based on the color of his skin, but rather by the content of their character. I am not prepared to see our society destroyed by leftists who only believe that they have the only way to achieve utopia. I am so bloody tired hearing all we have to do is destroy the environment. Being told we need to study critical race theory to fully understand how evil we are. Kiss my ass. All my actions aren't colonialism because we built a just society. Why do so many people want to come here? Because it's a free society and they can express themselves, even if their messages are abhorrent in some cases. Don't rewrite our history. Learn it, the good and the bad and the ugly. Don't bring American history to judge us by. I am so sick of people who base the past on today's standards. In the past, you would have made the same damn decisions. Be proud of your country, believe in God, supporting your society, your family, and accept personal responsibility for your actions. Don't whine it's society's fault. All of us have to participate in our democracy, vote, be involved, and tell our leaders clearly what we want. The woke do this and get their agenda heard. Stop being silent. Don't be politically correct and say no more to wokeness. Your personal freedom is being infringed in many ways. The Emergency Measure Act was invoked for the truckers' convoy. Bank accounts were frozen, and the government told a number of lies that were later proved to be untrue. They used a sledgehammer to kill a fly and a legitimate protest. Legislation has been enacted to let the government control what we watch and what we produce for various medias. Note, they determine what is appropriate. The government has only one agenda on climate change. They state that any other theories are false. They have not shown how they will fight climate change by opening the conversation to all so we can get the best workable ideas. They won't let the infrastructure be built to help sell our energy to the world. Natural gas would reduce the pollution produced by coal-burning China and India by half, produce cleaner oil than many countries. Why is this government importing dirty oil from repressive regimes and sending them billions? This should stay in Canada. Why is Canada involved with China in climate change? Look at their record. Have you not had enough of this woke cancel culture that is destroying our Western civilization and our country? Can you finally wake up to what's happening and seeing your freedom slip sliding away? If at some point you are whining that Canada, as we knew it, is gone, wake up to the fact that you let it happen because you didn't get involved. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter now known as X, and Instagram at Joe's Corner 76. You can hear me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube at Joe's 76, Corner 76. If you enjoyed this podcast, tell your friends. There are many more you can hear on Spotify and YouTube at Joe's Corner 76.